Welcome back. You're listening Tiki-Cooks TV, where you get all the feels and grooves with your food.
Wagwan, my lovely taquitos, welcome back to my channel. I want to thank you for your support thus far, and if you're just joining me, hello there. What are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button if free, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, don't be shy, and most importantly, share with all of your wonderful friends and your good up friends, them, because God love when you share. So today I'll be making some Jamaican beef cheese patty by the title, and if you want to see how I made this, then stick around. I have some nice things in there, you know, them easy grooves. I'll also add the ingredients in the description below. So yeah, that's just about it. Let's get right into it. I don't want to toot my own arm, but it have a buzz. It have a buzz. Alrighty then, so we're going to go in with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Now the reason why we're using cold all-purpose flour is because we don't want the fat to melt before we're ready to finish rolling the dough. Then I'm going to go in with 1 teaspoon of salt, you know, just for flavor, and then I'm going to go in with half a teaspoon of sugar. Now this isn't going to be a sweet dough, the sugar just give it an extra oomph. And then I'm going to go in with a half teaspoon of Mrs. Dash. It's a stew beef season mix, and it has no salt. And then now for the kicker, you know, to get that lovely yellow color that patties are known for. So we're going to go in with 2 teaspoons of curry and half teaspoon of turmeric. So we're just stirring that around to incorporate everything together, get it nice and golden. Now we're going to go in with 1 cup of butter, which I have half of it is shortening and a half of it is the cold butter, and I actually grated it and put it on the freezer to get very hardened. And then I'm just going to use this and stir it around, incorporate all of that together once again. Then I'm going to gradually add 1 cup of buttermilk, you know, and bring that together. We don't want a dry dough and we don't really want a soft dough. This is how it's looking, using my hand to bring it all together. Then I'm just going to put it into this glass bowl and cover it up and put it onto the fridge for about 20 minutes or so while I get the beef ready. So yeah, I'm just adding some oil to the pot. Then here I have some scallions, onion, a whole lot of garlic because I love garlic, and some fresh thyme and a whole lot of pepper. Like, yo, I love pepper bad. Y'all should know by now. So yes, these are my fresh seasonings, and I'm just going to add it to the pot and saute that it gets translucent. Now look at this beautiful array of colors. Don't you just love how seasonings look, fresh seasonings rather, look in a pot when you're sauteing it? So beautiful. Now I'm just going to add some all-purpose just for salt. You know, it's good to always salt your herbs and seasonings, you know. So yes, I'm just stirring that and let it become translucent. Now I added 1 pound of beef roughly. Yes, 1 pound of ground beef, and I'm just separating it and incorporating it. Now I'm going to go in with 2 teaspoons of my ginger garlic soy sauce, my ginger soy sauce. Then I'm going to go in with 1 teaspoon of the regular soy sauce. And then I'm going to go in with a teaspoon and a half of Worcestershire sauce. And then I'm going to go in with 2 teaspoons of roasted garlic powder. I told you, I love garlic bad. Yo, garlic just so nice. Then I'm going to go in with 1/4 teaspoon of ground allspice. You know, we know it as pimento, so yeah, that's what I'm using. Then I'm going to go in with 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Then I'm going to go in with 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, you know, just like 2 pinch.
Then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of that Mrs. Dash seasoning. Then I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of the paprika, and that's basically the seasoning, the spice for the beef. And I'm just going to stir that around. But let me tell you something, I don't know what I try to prove. The pot is too small, and so I have to go end up change it over into a bigger pot because it never did work. So yeah, I'm just adding some hot water to this. You know, it's good to always have some hot water to the side to keep the temperature right when you're cooking meats and so forth. So yeah, always put on the kettle with some hot water. And now I'm just changing over the pot, and we're going to let this cook for about 15 minutes because ground beef don't take long. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce. No, I don't add any salt because you know the Worcestershire and the oyster sauce and the soy sauce and a little bit of Maggi, those have salt in it, so you don't really need to add a lot of salt. So yeah, I'm just stirring that around. And just look at this. Yo, it smell nice, I'm not lie. Then to absorb the excess liquid, I'm going to go in with 2.5 tablespoons of breadcrumbs because you know patty should not have a lot of juices soaking up in the crust. So yeah, and look at this. You see how the breadcrumbs absorb the moisture. Now I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Once again, this isn't a sweet filling, it's still savory. The sugar just give it a little extra kick, a little oomph, a little push to the side, a little tap on the butt, you know, that little something there. Yo, look at that. May I tell you that it's nice and nice and nice, but at the moment it currently look like what you would say like soya patty. So we're not going for that kind of texture. You're gonna see what I do next. Now it needed a little bit more salt, of course, you know, why not make it more flavorful? So you know, I just bust out a little bit of Maggi with the left back in the bottle, and that's what I used for my salt. And I'm just mixing this around. So as I said, this will make it look more, you know. So yeah, I'm just pulsing 1/2 of the meat mixture. We want to give it that texture, like you know, the juicy meat, something when you squeeze out the patty. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. Now I'm just going to add it back to the remaining beef, the bigger chunks, and then I'm going to just incorporate that. I'm just adding a little bit more water because it was actually getting too dry, and you know we still want a little, you know, moisture in it when we are squeeze out with patty. We don't want, you know, it dry and so choke we. Yeah, but it dry patty it, that not nice. Now look on this, look on this. Yo, this is, yo, let me tell you, say nice. The spice, you ever eat some patty where, as a matter of fact, not some, the one and only juicy beef. Well, man, big up, this is not a paid promo as a matter of fact, but look on that, eh? I squeeze out juicy beef patty right there, so you know. So anyway, that done with, and I'm just flouring my countertop and my rolling pin because I'm about to roll my dough and I need a lot of dough. So y'all, please remember to give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and please do, you know, I got proud of you, man. So yes, I'm flouring my dough. I'm putting some flour on both sides of the dough so it doesn't stick while I'm rolling it. Look at that beauty, so nice. Yo, wanna taste. Look there, look on the fat, the layers of fat. It look nice now, and it tastes nice, and it smell nice. So I'm just adding some extra cold butter and shortening. So yeah, I'm just putting some flour in between to not have it sticking. And then I'm just rolling. Okay, enough of that. So yeah, because we were working it a while now and I don't want the fat to start melting out, I'm going to wrap it and put it back on the fridge. Actually I'm putting it in the freezer this time for just like a few minutes, and now I'm just going to use a half of it and keep the rest on the freezer. So yeah, this is how thin it is. You want it about a centimeter thick. I'm just cutting away these excess parts to make my patty. You want to knead up back this and use the same, and we now waste nothing around here. So when we put it to the side, I'm actually going to knead it back and cut from that again and keep doing till I have enough patty. So yeah, I'm just add my filling, and this is cool, this is chilled. I'm just putting some egg wash around the edges to seal it in and powdering my fork for it to not stick, and then I'm just going to use the pizza cutter to shape it up a little bit neater, you know, cut away those rough edges, make it look nice, you know, beat them up. So yeah, my patty look nice. Time to add egg wash to all of them, and you don't really need to punch any holes into it rather. So yeah, just egg washing it, and I have the oven preheated to 425 degrees, and we're going to leave that in for 25 minutes. However, after half the time, I'm going to raise it up onto some rocks and then let the hot air circulate under it to keep it crisp. Listen to that, man. Listen to that sweet sound, man. Yo, you're on it. Just click subscribe, like, comment, and share, and catch me in the next one. Alright, love you guys. Thanks for your support. Yo, I don't know how the phone now show up the heat pan this, you know, cause a base steam I come out there, you know. It nice. Watch the crumbs a crumble. Look on the back of this. I saw patty stay, you know. Yeah, them. Yo, here what, guys. See you later. Bye bye. I tell her some food bad.